Hi guys, welcome back. My name is Megan. If you don't already know, I'm the owner of Cures and Curses, and welcome to my channel. So, we're going to talk about a few things. I'm sorry it's been a little while since the last one. Things are just busy at the moment, and my personal life is very busy. Lots of things going on, so I just haven't really had time to kind of sit down and do a chat. So I'm making time now for you. So, great. If you don't already know, I own a small business, and it's basically, this is the behind the scenes. I want to kind of build a little community and have chats with people and get to know new people and their businesses. So this is just my attempt at doing that. But I do a lot of gothic and alternative markets, and I sell online my products, which are mostly foiled prints, handmade crochet items, coasters, cards, stickers that are all shiny and that holographic look, which are mostly gothic, witchy and horror based. A lot of my stuff is from like my personal sort of preference of horror films and things like that, what I enjoy. So a lot of it is from like a labour of love, but I hope you enjoy it. I hope you like some of the stuff that you see. I am going to show you some stuff later, some new prints that I've come out with, so stick around so you can see that. I've also got a few new ideas I'd like to try for this year in terms of trying to get more sales and try to build a bit of momentum with it. So that is going to be the goal, but we'll get into it a bit more. But if you would like to look at my stuff a little bit more in detail, feel free to go to the description. My link is there for my website and my Etsy shop, which is www.curesandcursesonline.co.uk. Have a look on there. And yeah, just feel free to give it a like or subscribe for this video. Going into a bit more, today's vlog is a little bit all over the place, so you might want to kind of put me on in the background while you're doing stuff, while you're doing your small business things, or just in general if you're just cleaning the house. Feel free to kind of just kick back and relax. It's a very chilled video, this one. It's a lot about market prep and just topping up stock, really. The last couple of weeks I have been going to Birmingham to top up my two shops, which is at Red Brick Birmingham and at Goths Playground. I've also been to Stockport to top up my little shop there as well with the Cat's Cauldron. So we're all done there, we're all topped up, but my online stock is a little bit low and my market stock is a little bit low, and I haven't replenished that from Christmas. So I kind of want to get that sorted and up to date. So in this sort of vlog, you're just going to have clips of me making stuff and doing random bits and pieces with the odd order here and there when I get them in. So that's kind of what this is about, really. So hope you enjoy, really. I'm going to interrupt halfway through the vlog because I want to tell you something. I have come up with an idea. Something I want to do. I have decided to start doing a sort of gift reward for orders. Now, I've been getting sort of steady orders for the last sort of 6-7 months now, and I think it's time to start rewarding people because I'm seeing more people come back, which is lovely. Thank you so much. But I want to start doing like a gift system. So I've seen a few people do this and I think it works. I think it's a lovely little incentive. So we've got a sales target every month, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick like 4 random dates from that month, and if you land on a particular well, when I say dates, no, what I meant to say was I'm gonna have a sales target of the month, which I do anyway, and I'm gonna have random numbers within that sales target. So let's say, for example, 40 sales a month. I might pick 3 dates, 10, 22 and 35, and if you land on that order number, you then get a free gift in your order. So yeah, it's just a little way of incentive, and I'll let people know. I'll post on my Instagram and on YouTube to say like, oh, we're like 1 order away, whoever's the next order, you're going to get a freebie with your things. So, you know, just to kind of generate some people, see if I can like get some more sales from it would be really nice. But yeah, I've not decided on the sales target for March yet. March is normally quite a weird month for me sales wise. It's, you know, it can be 2 weeks really busy and then 2 weeks dead. So it's going to be a bit of a play by ear, but I'm going to give it a go for a few months and see if it just helps boost the business. Even if it's like 5 extra orders a month, that's amazing. That's great. But I want to try and do that. So let me know. Have you done this before? Have you tried it, or do you like the idea? Do you think it's going to work? Let me know what you think. But I just wanted to insert this somewhere in the vlog and see what you think, really. So this is like my notice board that I use, but this is my monthly track I've been using. So this is February's one, which I haven't taken down, which I'm going to do now. And this was just like a really basic one I just downloaded because I'm not going to start making my own just yet. I just want to see if I can get into the habit of remembering. So this is the one I had, and this is what I'm going to try using from now on, because I've got some metallic pens, so I'm going to use those. So I've got like a silver one, and I've done like a pinky one as well, so we're going to use those to track myself. So this is going to be for March, so I'm going to quickly fill this in and get that ready. So let me know what you think. Do you like them? I think they're quite stylish, you know, so a bit different. So I thought I'd actually show a couple of stickers. So here is my Justice sticker, which is quite, I quite like it, to be honest. I like the crown and the sword on that. I think that's one of my favourite ones. I also have the devil. As you can see, they got like a hollow effect, and you saw me earlier clip them. So that's actually quite a popular card. I get requested quite a bit. And here is the sun. Quite often get this requested for prints as well and orders, which is lovely. And then we have the moon. Again, that's probably one of them. Actually, yeah, it is the most popular one. So yeah, that's the moon. And then if I look at this one, we've also got Justice. Oh no, this is the star, sorry. Quite a popular one. I'm trying to see if I can get that little hollow effect so you can see, because they're very, very shiny. And then the last one I'll take from this pack is the Lovers, which is quite a sweet one as well. I think there is one more actually, now thinking about it. And the last tarot sticker is Death, which you can see with the horse and the knight on the horse. But yeah, if anyone knows tarot cards, I do often do my own reading. This card is very interesting. It's not as, you know, as obvious as you think it would, but it is a really cool card to get, I think. It can have a positive meaning, but generally that's all my stickers. So I'm just going to put that back in that set now, and then package up the rest of these.
Here's the source. Should be the person that takes all the photos.
Okay, so I want to show you some of the stuff I've been doing. I think in my last vlog I did a kind of like a step-by-step of having an idea, drawing it, then taking it to Procreate, and then sort of finalising it and then foiling the finished version, which was great. It has been a couple of weeks since I did that, and that's because I had to take a week off to go and do some dog sitting, which was lovely. I did do lots of drawing and admin stuff, but I didn't film it purely because my dog is chaos. He's so noisy. He's lovely, but he's so noisy. It was really difficult to film, and he likes to be with me all the time, so it would have been a bit chaotic. But anyway, I didn't film that, but I do have the finished product, which I would like to show you. So there's two prints. I've done it in two different colours so you can see. But the first one is this kind of like flames and fire sword. Now this is inspired by a lot of books that I read. I love reading. It's one of my passions. I try to read at least, you know, 2 to 3, maybe 4 books, depending on what they are. And I love fantasy books. You know, they're one of my favourite things. I'm a part of a book club which has escaped my brain. But I have a monthly book subscription, and I also a Lumicrate. That's it. Gosh, it came to me. So I'm a part of Lumicrate, and I get a monthly box with them, and I also get a quarterly box for the horror as well. And some of the books I've been getting, oh my god, they're stunning. They're beautiful. They're shiny. They're foiled. So I'm in my element. But if you would like to see them, please let me know and I'll show you some of them. But anyway, the books are very fantasy. So I wanted to create like a sword with a flames and fire. So here it is. And this is kind of inspiration from about, I don't know, 20 books, to be honest. And I wanted something a little bit more different. So I wanted to create something a bit more fantasy medieval for me for Cures and Curses. I haven't really done this before, so I wanted to make something different. So that's in gold hollow, so you can see with that shine. I also have done a silver copy as well here for you. It's all packaged, by the way. I put these in like a little cellophane bag with a backing as well to give it a bit more sturdiness. But this is the silver version. You can see that quite a bit more actually on this camera. So yeah, that's the lovely sword with the flames and the fire and the mystical, you know, dots and stars around that. I'm actually really pleased with that. It took a little while to get the swells correct, but very pleased. And then this one, this one's been a long time in the making. I went to Venice a couple of years ago, and I absolutely fell in love with the architecture, as most people do. It's stunning, and if you haven't been, go. It's amazing. But I fell in love with the Gothic architecture, and I've always been fascinated by that. And a lot of historical, you know, buildings and artifacts, and I'm very curious about those things. And one of the things that really came to me was a lot of the statues were very, you know, they're very angel-like, they're very sainthood. And for me, I don't know why, but there's always this like otherworldly, underworld sort of feeling when I see these sort of things. I go quite morbid, and I don't know why. I kind of gravitate, and I see like sort of the devil in them in the way, and that kind of inspired this quite a bit actually. So here is my take of an angel stone statue, you know, and you can't really see it very well, but on the face it's a skull. It isn't a normal sainthood pretty face, it's a skull, you know. And I'm actually very pleased with how this came out. That's the silver. Just swap it to gold. And this is the gold. And it came out really, really well. I spent hours on the dress robe playing around with it with foil colours. Because when you do foiling, you have to kind of revert your brain a little bit and think about where you're drawing and how's that going to translate when you foil it, and you kind of have to work in a negative way sometimes to get the positive to work correctly with the foil, if that makes sense. Probably doesn't. Sorry, camera cut out. It took a little while to get that correct, but I'm really, really pleased with it. I think it's going to go well. It's now on my Etsy shop, actually. Both of them are. They are now available on my Etsy shop. So if you want to have a little look at them on there for a better photo, please feel free. Please order one if you like them. I do them in 2 sizes, so you can get them in A5, which is what I'm holding. Or you can get them in an A4, which is double the size, so they're like 2. And you can get that in all different colours. The colours are available to see on my Etsy page. You can see the foil colours that you want. So yeah, feel free to kind of drop me a message if you want to get one, or, you know, generally. But anyway, that's the prints I wanted to show you. But yeah, I kind of feel like we're near the end now. There's not a lot else to do. I hope you liked this vlog. It has been a little bit different. I have done a few things. I've had new pins delivered, so I've sort of restocked that because that's gone really well. I'm so pleased how you like the pins, so thank you if you've bought one. I'm referring to my post-it notes just to make sure. So what's coming up? We have a market in March, so we have one with Stockport Alternative Market. It's the first market of the year for me. I said in a previous vlog I was sort of taking, you know, a bit of a break, a bit of a slower start to the year, but generally it's been really, really beneficial for me. It's kind of given me a bit of time to kind of do things I wanted to do. I had a lot of wedding prep to do. If you don't know, I'm getting married this year, and I need to kind of pull my finger out and get on with it now and get things rolling. I'm pretty laid back, probably too laid back about things, but I just don't want to stress about it. It's supposed to be a party, it's supposed to be a joyous celebration, and I refuse to stress about it. So, you know, I've been very blasé, but I have actually been getting things done and sorted for that. Anyway, we've got a market coming up soon, so I am just in prep mode, getting things done. If you see me there, please come say hello. I'd love to say hello to people and kind of meet new people, so please come say hello. I'm not too scary. But yeah, this is kind of the end of the video now. I really, really hope you like it. Please give it a like if you do, and if you do want to see more, please subscribe to the channel. Please give me a follow on Instagram as well. But hopefully I'll see you in the next one, and yeah, we're at the end now, so see ya, bye.